Good morning. It's date day and me and Donald are here. It's too early to go eat, so we're going to hit up Home Goods. Sorry the sun's in my eyes. We're going to go to Home Goods and look around.
Okay.
We have a gift card for our Olive Garden, one of my favorite places to eat, that I got for my birthday.
Yeah.
So we're going to go eat at Olive Garden today, and we're going to hit the Home Goods. It's my favorite home store, without a doubt. We were looking at this little bench, and it does not look like a new modern bench. It looks like a little, it's really pretty. Oh, it's a swing, rocker.
Yeah. Made out of metal.
Yeah. I like it, but I have absolutely nowhere to put that. All the pretty flowers. All the shiny gadgets. Some spring stuff on sale. Now's the time to get that spring stuff. Put it in your totes and use it next year. I think these are pretty. These are elegant. I don't have an elegant space. I've got a cozy country cottage look, English, maybe English more than French. These are $19, and I think these are pretty. Those could be elegant, or they could be cozy cottage, either way. A bunch of them here. Really pretty. I like the sticks in the arrangements. There's a pig. This is something I rarely buy anything faux. I can see there's a reason for the faux. Especially if you have a low light or a no light area and you want to see some greenery. I just don't ever use it. I do like the silk flowers. Here's a big bag of moss. $12.99. That goes a long way in decor. Put it over the top of plants and different things. Makes everything look nicer. Lots of pretty summer things. Outdoor lighting. Sorry, I know I'm going too fast for y'all. Let me slow down. Got LED strings of lights. Those little bubble ones are pretty. I can't use these because at my house there are street lights, and the street lights cancel out the pathway lights, and the pathway light sensor detects the light and thinks it's day and won't come on. So I never buy those, but I do like them. I think they're pretty. We got faux eucalyptus. That's really pretty. Garden plants. Here's a different kind of moss. It's $14.99, and it looks kind of like deer moss that we see on the mountain. I've got a bag of deer moss. Of course, it's not bright green like this. I think this has been treated to keep a bright green color, because when you harvest it, it turns beige or brown. So they got that moss. Sunflowers, and look, little morning glories. Faux morning glories. Look at all this brightly colored stuff right here. Mexican pottery. If you want the colorful garden look, there you go. Or you could use those inside.
Well, I mean, honestly, we got a little graduation party, so
Some of these things are on clearance.
I mean, probably.
These pretty little houses. I would take all three of those if I had somewhere to put them. Faith, love. Oh, it's faith, hope, and love. Let's put love in the middle. See how it looks. Faith, love, and hope. That one has a little bell in the tower. That one's missing. How pretty is that? Love it. These are $29.99 each. I think they're beautiful, but I have absolutely nowhere to put them. Look at this Italian picture. That thing is huge. It's a good size. It's $49.99. Made in Italy. Tells you all about it right there. That's pretty. Those are pretty things. That's one of the reasons I come here. I come here for these specific kinds of things. And look at this little thing. It's a little strawberry thing. If you had a strawberry kitchen, that'd be really pretty. Quiche, little quiche farmhouse kitchen truck. Some kind of, you can open it up, put treats or whatever in it. That's cute, and this is pretty. I love the fruit pictures. I used to have a collection of them, sold them, and really miss them. I had carrots, broccoli, asparagus, all beautiful pictures, but I don't have them anymore. But I don't have a place to put them either, so I think I'll be okay. Got a lot of the summer stuff out, beach towels, stuff like that, a lot of plants, and there are the coffee cups.
Oh. You see Stars Hollow? Yeah, I bought one.
Badminton sets. We do have badminton. Our kids like to play badminton out in the backyard. It's in my case because I drink tea more than I do coffee. And I've got a huge collection of cups. Look, strawberry shortcake. That is cute. That's $6.99. A Joy cup. I love Joy. They've gone up a little bit. Used to could find some good ones for $4.99. Looks like the going new price is $6.99. Here you got a little teddy bear going with the Ralph Lauren look. He's in patriotic gear. Let's see how much he is. Oh, he's $9.99. Nice thing about him is he's a good sized teacup. He has a cover so your tea can steep. So he's a good deal. I'm going to put him on top. We got Snoopy grilling. Nothing I need to add to my collection today, but it was fun to look at them. Got a nice selection of pool towels. You can get a set of 4 for $49 that all match. Got some nice coolers, soft coolers to take to the pool or take out. I like to keep one of those in my car. I've got a smaller one that I keep in the car. Those will probably be going on sale real soon because the summer stuff will be going on sale. There's a clearance area. Oh, we can't miss a clearance area now, can we? Now this is a pretty cup, and I have one very similar to this that I got from here. $3.50. That's pretty.
Good morning, homestead shoppers. We want you to be part of our amazing family. If you're here, you love deals. Speaking of deals, apply for our TJX Rewards credit card, and upon approval, you'll receive 10% off your whole
Some Mikasa pretty plates.
You'll also receive $10 back for every $200 you spend.
Now look, if you like blue and white and you're looking for blue and white, it's still easy to find. Look how beautiful. This plate is $6. You could get it four of these for $24. Brand new, beautiful. Look at the back stamp on it. I was quick to look at the price and didn't look at the back stamp. It's by Churchill, made in England, earthenware. And of course you can tell it's not old because it's microwave and dishwasher safe. And of course, if it was antique, it wouldn't be. I mean, it's new in the store, but I'm saying when you get it in your collection, you can distinguish the difference. As you could eat on these and not worry about it. My older ones are a lot thinner than this. These are a good heavyweight. Very nice. If I needed anything like that, I would buy those. I would pick those up today. But I'm not going to because I've got a lot of the antique ones. This is pretty. Look how pretty this is. Boy, wouldn't this just make a cup of tea. Tastes great. That's beautiful. And here's a blue and white one. I may have this one. I'm not sure. But it's $5 and it sure is pretty. So this one's going to go back. As pretty as it is. And I'm going to grab this one, which means I may have two of them, but I can have one to drink and a friend can drink out of one. These little strawberry canisters. If you have a strawberry or a red kitchen, wouldn't that be pretty? I love cobalt blue glass, but that's fancy. I don't have a fancy enough area for that. Really super cool clearance section with some good sales. This is a Martha Stewart bowl. It's on clearance for $3.50. And there's 4 of those, so you could get a set right there for pretty blue and white bowls for $3.50 a piece. Nice. Look at that beautiful chip and dip or vegetable bowl. And that is just as fancy as it can be. Big beautiful flower. Beautiful for summer, spring and summer cookouts or parties. That'd be pretty for a tea party. Oh, look, here's a couple of more of these. So I could get 3 for $15, and the one that I have at home would make it a set. I'd have a set. But I'm not going to get them because I don't need a set of 4. It's usually just me and a friend, or me and Donald. We're usually just having tea together. Rarely do I have more than the 2 of us. Sometimes I do, but rarely. Nice clearance section to look at here in Home Goods today. Fun. Lots of fun. Liquid Therapy. I think they're talking about coffee. It's got a little coffee pot there. That's cute for a coffee drinker. Look how cute that is. Little cherries. Nice, just fun. A lot of fun looking here today. This is the cheese set, cheese server set for $6. Some cocktail forks. How much are they? $6. Oh, nice little six. Those would be good to go with gifts at Christmas. Little spreaders. I mean, you could buy a nice cheese selection, put it on a little cutting board, add these cheese cutters, and wow, be good. Be nice. Here are kitchen towels and napkins, cloth napkins, Laura Ashley napkins. $5 for 4. That's a good deal. These are good utilitarian napkins. They're $12.99. I don't see a clearance price on them. So if they're on clearance, I can't tell it. But they're in the clearance section with no price. $10. They're 8. Set of 8 nice napkins. If you're wanting to cut out paper towels, go to something more sustainable, something really good, even elevated. It's so nice to use a nice cotton napkin or cloth napkin instead of paper. Paper products just keep getting thinner and thinner and thinner. You need 4 napkins to wipe your mouth now. This is $5. This little cup. Pansies on it. Gotta hit the little food sections. These seem to be like some wafers. Here's some matcha tea inside of these little sticks. Whole aisle of the food section. Here's candies. They make nice gifts. I am not a person that gears towards sweets, and if I do, they're usually not processed. I usually like to make them at home myself. Here's a summer sangria pot with all the dried fruits. You just add the liquid and you got your sangria on tap. And I have found the tea section. Of course, you know, my favorite tea are Harney and Son teas, but that don't mean that I don't drink other kinds. I like to look at the tea section. Love these teas right here. They come in this jar, the chamomile lavender. I don't like lavender in tea as much as I do in soap and products like that, but I do like to smell it. But I do like these teas. I like the summertime. Here's a mango green tea. Here's a passion fruit tea. How pretty these tins are, holding the English breakfast teas. Those make wonderful gifts too. Lots of good teas out here. Ginger root tea, great for an upset stomach. $4.99, not expired. It's a great price. Have to think about that one. Look how pretty this little container of tea is. It's Earl Grey. Oh yes, excellent gift. Beautiful tin. Good selection of teas. Got a wild berry tea. I wonder what is in that. And it's way on top. Let me see if I can reach it. I got a husband around here somewhere. Let me see if I can find him. Honey, will you reach this tea for me?
I do. You want me to do what?
Reach this tea for me. It's way up there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, just to be able to reach the tea. How wonderful. Thank you. Let's see. It's $3.99. Gotta read a little bit on it. Wild berries, blend of hibiscus, mango, natural pomegranate, flavor, strawberry, dragon fruit, and blueberries. You what?
I said I would try them if they went from New York.
Where are they made?
New York.
And there's another tea up here, the lychee tea. Well, I've got to move down. I could be in the teas all day. The snacks are tempting because we hadn't ate yet.
I know.
When we get to the
I'm just looking at where they're from.
yeah.
You get hungry looking at a bunch of snacks.
Yeah, they have unusual snacks here. That's why I like to look here. It's not too common.
Got a lot of this stuff for coffee, you know.
Does that have high fructose corn syrup in it?
Probably does.
Let me look and see. Let me see.
No, I'm done.
Ah, no, actually, it says pure cane sugar.
Yeah. Salted caramel.
Oh.
Ain't that coffee flavor?
Yeah.
Hazelnut.
Oh, well, I love
That's
hazelnut.
in a plastic.
Yeah, some of them are glass and some of them are plastic. Let me see if it has high fructose corn syrup.
That's just sugar free.
Oh, it's got sucralose. Sucralose, that's what it is. That's the set. That's what would give you the sweet flavor in there. And, your body does not react differently always to different kinds of sugar or sweeteners. So we won't be getting any of that today. Got the honey jars, always a good place to get honey here at Home Goods. I hear that this honey is not real. The one that's in the teddy bear container, they say is not real honey. Let's look at the back of it. It says 100% pure honey. So maybe this one is. This one's from Canada. A lot of honey comes from Canada, so maybe this one is real. $16.99. That's a good deal on that big 48 ounces of honey. Maybe that's a different one, but they say always check these bear-shaped containers because some of them are not real honey. There's a little one. See where it's from. Canada. And a little bit bigger one. They're just cute jars, aren't they? So these are from Canada, so they're probably real honey. He's going to run on to the truck. He's looked at enough. It's time to eat. We didn't eat breakfast, and that's making him his stomach upset. Here's $12.99 for simple syrup. Simple syrup's really easy to make at home. Here is raw honey. This is why I come, really, for the teas and the honeys and the beautiful dishes, and sometimes the unique decor. That's the reason I like to shop at Home Goods. pretty. Pretty vases. Look at this beautiful bowl. This beautiful, huge wooden bowl for $34.99. Absolutely beautiful. Little blue and white stack of chickens. That's cute. Let's see how much that is. $14.99. I don't have anywhere to put that, but that is so cute. I do have chickens in my kitchen. They're mainly vintage chickens, but I do have some in there. That's cute too. It's a little shelf sitter of 5 chickens. Oh my gosh, look at this pig. It's just having a heyday there. Laying out and playing with the birds. $19.99. That's cute. That's interesting and cute. I'm torn between quiche and elegant vintage stuff. I want a little bit of both. I guess that makes me eclectic, right? All the pots and pans. You can find some really good name brand pots and pans in here at a good deal, at a good savings. Oh my, if you need a cutting board, look at this. This is a cutting board for cheese with the little utensils. Wow. I have a cutting board collection, very small. Love them. Love the cutting boards. Have probably all that I have space to have, but how nice. $19.99. What great gifts. This one's, what is this? What wood is this made out of? Let's just take a minute and see. Olive wood. Not crazy about this little thing right here. That would probably collect food, but you can fill that in with an acrylic. That's absolutely a beautiful piece of wood. Charcuterie boards with covers. More beautiful bowls. Wow, at the awesome bacon pans and bacon dishes. Now this is getting to be the size that I need for just me and Donald. When I cook for the whole family, I can use a big one, but I've got a lot of big ones. But this is a good small one. That's the size I need to be baking my blackberry cobbler in so that it's not too big. Here's another one. $7.99 for this little bacon dish. Really pretty. Oh, these nice bread pans. Yes. Let's check out these. Could tell from a distance the quality of these bread pans. Made in the USA. $14.99. $30 for 2 really good bread pans. That is so tempting. I like the size of these too. I've got bread pans just like this, and these are good. So Good deal right there. A nice array of beautiful dish towels of all decor styles, just really pretty. I liked this one in particular, the florals. I thought that was really pretty. Well, let's discuss the candle section. Decadent, delicious smelling, really good quality candles at an affordable price. $14.99, $96. Let's see what this smells like. It's subtle. Look at this. Nice. Could save the little container for another use. Try not to clink things around. That smells good. Nice spring scents. Eucalyptus fresh mint. Look how pretty that is. It's a nice spring and summer candle. Heirloom tomato. Woohoo. Another clearance section on hand soaps. Sparkling mimosa. That'd be great for right now because the mimosas are blooming. Ooh, patchouli. Some good bath products. Clearance items. I love these. I put them out in the bathroom for decor. On my shelf, I always change the soap for the seasons. $4.50. That one's got a little ladybug on it. That's cute. The floor, the pillow, throw pillows, they were just abundant and beautiful. Every color you could need to coordinate with whatever furniture you have. We're enjoying our date day. It's been a good morning and a good day.
It's been a good morning,
Yeah.
Mr. Sore Legs.
Yeah. His legs have been sore today. He had to do some different work bending down all last week, and it has just brought on cramps and different things. He's been struggling for a few days with all that. Electrolytes, you know, it's hot up on them roofs.
Yeah, that was a hot day last week. I think it was the heat. The heat got to me.
Yeah, the heat.
Get a picture.
Well, we are going in here to eat Olive Garden, eat our lunch. I had a great time looking around Home Goods. Didn't need a lot, but it was fun to look at all that. So we're going to go in here to Olive Garden before the crowd.
Caught me on the suit, huh?
Minestrone, gnocchi.
Chicken gnocchi.
Chicken gnocchi. It's good. Well, on our date day, it's coming to the end. We went to some good stores that had good food. It was really enjoyable. And on the way on the way back home, we harvested mullen. And Donald's going to do a happy dance for you.
There's your little happy dance from mullen.
That's right. We're always happy when we harvest our mullen. Yeah, forage our mullen. It is some nice specimens too. I'm telling you, I'm tickled to death with it.
Well, I'm looking for some Indian paintbrush.
Yeah, that's on the list for Donald. He's got his hoi tool, and he's gonna dig up some pleurisy root or Indian paintbrush or butterfly weed, as it's all called. It's the same thing, called by 3 different names, but we're gonna dig it up.
Yeah, but I like the way it looks and the way it grows. I just like the way it looks.
Yeah, we got a little patch that's come back every year since we foraged it last, but it's we'd like to have a little more in the garden, wouldn't we?
I would, yeah. I like the way it grows. Like I said, the way it comes up.
Yeah.
It's a real bright orange, you know, like hunter orange. You know?
Yeah, pretty color.
Got that hunter orange to it.
Our date day has really stretched out, where we spent most of the day together, and it's been a blast. We've had a really good day, really good time. Looks like it might rain, and that's always good for the garden. Donald's got to go check on his mom and do some things this afternoon, so it's winding up, but we really had a blast. Being able to harvest this mullen was just icing on the cake. Yeah, that mullen's taller than me, wasn't it?
Taller than you.
Yeah. It's
starting to bloom and everything, but that was taller than you.
That'll be enough for us for this year. We like to harvest a year's worth, and if we don't, if this is not enough, we can go to our family's land and harvest some up that way. But it is evidently a really good year for mullen. We got a good harvest. We're tickled to death with it. I'll have a video coming up on what I do with this mullen when we harvest it. Do the mullen happy dance again? Well, we are back from date day, and I gotta say, I had a great time. Donald and I had a really good day today. We had a gift certificate or a gift card, so we got to go to Olive Garden and eat, and it was so good. Our server's name was Devin, and he was 6'6" tall. He was a tall young man, very courteous, good service. I appreciate good service. I rather have good service than I had good food. That's the stage of life I'm in. The service means more to me than the food. It was excellent today. Me and Donald had a great time. We went to Home Goods and looked around. I'll show you that footage, what we looked at. And on our way home, The mullein was everywhere. What a good year for mullein this year. Lots of blooms. These haven't quite opened up yet, but there's still plenty enough for me to use to make eardrops. Plenty of blooms that I can pluck off and use to make eardrops. And these are good stalks of mullein. I was tickled to death. I also saw a little bit of fleabane, so I picked some of that. There was plenty of fleabane, and it was growing with the mullein, along the mullein, so I picked up both of those. I wanted to give you a haul of what I got at Home Goods, and we stopped at Burlington real quick, and I got a few things there. Now, my mullein haul is taking up the table, so I'm just going to show you what I got here. Squeezing it in. I got a new hand lotion. This is body lotion, but I'm going to use it for hand lotion in the bathroom and the kitchen. These are really good hand lotions. They were $4.99. Got this one for the bathroom and the almond one for the kitchen. They were just $4.99 each. That was a great deal at Home Goods for that. I got 2 new little tongs. My tongs broke that I had in the kitchen and was using. These were 2 little ones. They were only $3.99, and I loved them because they were metal with the silicone grips. And this is what I turn my bacon with. I used to turn it with a fork, but I found these are much easier and much safer and faster, so I use these. And I like that they were little, easier to manage for me in the frying pan. So I got these chef's table 2-piece mini tongs to flip my bacon with. I got this wooden duck. Oh my goodness, I was so happy with this duck. I cannot even begin to tell you. I thought it was beautiful. He was $34.99. And that's quite a good price for him because these usually run around anywhere from $59 to $100. And I just liked him, so I got him to decorate with. I bought this extra virgin olive oil to make my mullein eardrops with. Now, I bought this before I ever harvested this mullein. I didn't know this mullein was going to be out on the highway. It was a ways from the highway. It was a good 30 feet from the highway where me and Donald harvested this, so it's plenty good. And I knew that I would need olive oil to make my eardrops, so I got it for $7.99 for this. See how many ounces is it? 16.9 fluid ounces, so it's a good sized bottle, so I have plenty to make the mullein eardrops with. And then I picked up this little canister for $5.99 to go beside the stove. So those are all the things that I picked up at Home Goods. My hand lotion that's going in the bathroom and the kitchen. Olive oil that I'm going to use to make my mullein drops with. This little canister. The 2 little tongs. And this duck. This wooden duck that I love. I'm just so happy I got him. Now I also got something else. It's the piece de la resistance. I got this huge wooden bowl. I just fell in love with it. I put it in my cart. I could not resist it. It was just like, oh, it's probably a salad bowl, but I'm actually going to make my bread in it. And because I put wax paper in it, whenever I make my bread and let it rise, I think it'll work just fine. Now this bowl, unbelievably, was under $40. It was $34.99. $34.99 for this huge wooden bowl, this beautiful wooden bowl. Fell in love with it. Put it in my cart. Fell in love with this duck. Put it in my cart. And I am ecstatic about it. That'll be going in the kitchen. I'll put that to good use. Those are all the things I got at Home Goods. And, of course, this. We foraged this. Now I'll show you what I got at Burlington Outlet. I've shared with you before that I love to have things on hand for the grandkids when they're here. I got these for one of the grandkids just because all the swimming and all the things that we've been doing, I need to have on hand whenever they change their clothes here. I had plenty for everybody else, but not much for that particular grandchild, so I ended up getting this cup at Burlington. I didn't get the blue and white one at Home Goods because I just didn't need it. I didn't need this one either, but it was pretty. It was different from the one I had. And so I picked this one up because I love the colors of it. And then I got a much needed thing that I need. If you groom your eyebrows, then you know. This is such a good set for such a low price. They were only $4.99 for these 4 nice tweezers. So I got these to go in my medicine cabinet so I'd have them on hand when I needed them. That was at Burlington, the Burlington Coat Factory. We don't have one very close to us anymore. They closed it down, but they had one down there near that Home Goods, so me and Donald stopped in there. And I picked up the Steve Madden backpack, and I'm going to use it for a purse. I absolutely loved it. It was $108, but I didn't pay $108 for it. That was the retail price on it. I paid $39.99. And I will get the use out of this. This is made exactly the way that I like for a bag that I carry to look. It has the side pockets for the phone. It's got the zipper pockets. Now I like to put stuff in and easy access to it, but I don't like other people to have easy access to it. So I like a zipper compartment that I can go straight down in and get what I need, and I can zip it up when I don't want it open in public. I like to put my backpack in the shopping cart, in the front of the shopping cart, and of course I try to buckle that in, and I like to be able to get to things but keep it zipped up so that other people can't get to things. This has the straps for easy carrying. I can alternate either shoulder. It's got all the room that I need, and I will carry this like a purse. And so that's a little keychain. I think it's supposed to stand for I love Steve Madden, but you can leave that on or off. And then it's got the little coin purse that you can get to on the side. But I thought that was a great deal. It's exactly the way that I like to carry things now. And so I had to have that. So Home Goods and Burlington Outlet, that's the 2 stores we went to today. Next time we'll have to go to Donald's pick of stores. These were my pick of the day. And I'm thrilled with my goodies that I got for date day. Really, really like this. And this big bowl. This bowl is huge. I don't know if it's coming across as big as it is on through the camera, but this is my hand. This is the bowl. It's really big. I'm looking forward to it. That will hold several batches of bread made at one time. They had some great bread pans there at Home Goods. I was tempted to pick 2 more up. Those made in the USA bread pans, excellent value. But I think I have enough bread pans for what I need, so I didn't buy anything that I couldn't really use or didn't need. But I was tempted. There was only 2 there. They were great bread pans. If you're looking for some high quality pots and pans, go look at Home Goods because they've got a good selection. I tried to show you a little bit of what I looked at today. I didn't buy things that I didn't need really. I've got a lot of candles. I enjoyed looking at the candles. I looked at the hand soap. I enjoyed that. Beautiful hand soaps at Home Goods, really affordable. If you're looking for a little gift for yourself under $10, those are the kind of things that I like to buy for myself that I enjoy, and they just keep giving because you use them a lot. But I'll include the footage. You'll see the footage there of what we looked at Home Goods. And then I didn't show anything in Burlington. I got a little bit of the shots of Olive Garden, but we really had a great day. And then the foraging for the mullein was just the cherry on top. We were not intending to forage today, but when we saw those beautiful stalks of mullein, they are 6 foot tall mulleins. We just had to run across, you know, we pulled over, ran up the hill, and it was a good 35 or 40 feet off of the highway, so they were a good distance away. And we harvest these healthy plants. Now these are just starting to bloom. The blooms haven't really popped out very much, but there's enough on here for me to make a year's worth of eardrops. There's enough blooms on these mullein that I can easily make the eardrops. And I picked up that good extra virgin olive oil. Don't matter if it's extra virgin or not when you're making eardrops, but it was a really good olive oil for only $7.99. That was a great deal. So I'll be using that to make the eardrops. Just tickled to death with all of it. Tickled with the whole date day and the way everything went. And Donald doing his happy dance. And we just enjoyed ourselves, enjoyed our time, and just had a great date day. I sure am glad that you came along and enjoyed us. Thank you for joining us on date day today. Donald's downstairs resting before he has to go do his next thing that he needs to do today. We've been really busy, had a great day, brought you along with most part of it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, until next time.